Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Okay, just getting set up, everyone. We're doing this as a live show, cooking tonight. I'm back, baby. I'm back. We'll get some lighting. We'll get everything rolling here in just a minute or two. So bear with me, those who are watching the instant replay. Welcome. It's basically my first live stream cooking back from holiday. More lights, more camera, more action. Just getting things set up. Making sure we have enough lighting in this place, so bear with me. And then I need to get things rolling. We're back, baby. We're back. We need some air just for circulation in here. We'll get this set up. Welcome everyone back to the kitchen. We're back. We're back. Just getting set up here. Bear with me during these technical difficulties as we're getting rolling here. Mally, no more Vegas, welcome. Okay, I gotta hit that button. I gotta hit this button. And I think this button. I think I hit all the buttons needed. Perfect. Got them all. And yeah, I'm gonna get going right here. You gotta remember how to use all the kitchen equipment and everything. I'm gonna start up with my juicer. I gotta get the juicing done first with a few of these items. Some lemon. I'll need a few more lemons. That's what I need. A few more lemons. Never have enough lemons juiced and ready. I'll do a few. I only need a few tablespoons of lemon, but better to have the juice done. How's that? 2, 4, 5? Yeah, that's good. That'll be more than enough lemon for tonight. So I'm just getting rolling here. I don't count the live stream I did. I think a couple of weeks ago I made an omelet, I think. I don't count that as that was just an easy one. But here we're going, getting some chicken prep. You know what? Let me cut up the limes too. We'll cut the limes at the same time. I've got to juice a few of these. I'm making today lime flavored chicken along with a strawberry and mango salsa. That's what I have on the agenda today. And I figure at the same time, why not get some lemons juice, some extra lemons juice. But my juicer has a crack in it. Not good. Not good. But whatever. You know what? If it leaks, goes different areas, whatever. I'll figure that one out afterwards. Do I want to do the lemon first? Well, I want to do the lemon first. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday. It's freaking cold outside where I'm at today, that's for sure. These lemons are massive. I think I need the bigger one. That's better for the limes, I believe. Try another one, see how it goes. Need the bigger one. It's too much of a struggle with that small one. There we go. Hasn't made that noise before. That's very interesting. Okay. This is interesting. Try it again. Technical difficulty. Maybe the juicer's just done. I haven't seen this happen before ever on my juicer. I don't know, maybe the juicer's had it. Maybe the juicer's done. I think the juicer's done. It's not good. I refuse to juice by hand. So we have Houston, we have a problem. I'm not giving up. Nikki, the kitchen crew, welcome. Welcome, we back. We back cooking and we have technical difficulties with the juicer already. I wasn't anticipating the technical difficulties with the juicer. But I've got a crack in it and it doesn't seem to be working that well. Something wrong with it. And I gotta empty this right now. Well, I missed everybody too, Nikki. We're a little break. I gotta get all that Vegas content edited out of the way. But we're cooking again. And I'm starting by juicing my lemons and my limes. Well, Vegas, yeah, I spent a long time out there. About 3 weeks, just over 3 weeks I think it was, almost a month. Let's call it almost a month. And yeah, believe it or not, in some hotels I put a sign on the door, I don't even want them to make a bed. I didn't care. But yeah. Back home, I'm certainly not walking as much, as I was walking a heck of a lot out there every day, which was certainly tiresome. There was a lot of walking. I mean, not just a little bit, but a hell of a lot of walking going on every day. But it was mission accomplished out there. Electro, welcome. Yeah, I'm back just like that. I think I cut too many lemons here. Boy, the juicer on its last legs. This is going to be the last time I use the juicer. I refuse to juice by hand. I'm going to have to get a new one of these. I just got to give me another. Well, maybe that's enough on the lemon side. If it's only got a little bit left in it, but now I've got all these lemons. Damn. What a waste this turned out to be. I cut too many lemons. Maybe I can get away with juicing one more. How about that? Welcome everyone into the live stream. The first real cooking show we've had in the better part of, I'd say 6 weeks. Lemonade would be a great idea, I think, too. I might be able to fit it in there, but it was more about this thing not working properly. Okay, we've got 3 more to go. Oh yeah, I'll use them. It's just a matter of can this juicer make it through another bunch? I don't know. I'm not going to waste them. I'm going to talk Vegas prices too. Look at what I got here. I'll show you what I got. Okay, forget about all these vegetables. I've got a red pepper. I've got a red onion. I had these limes, the lemons. I got a couple of mangoes here. I've got all this cilantro. And then, look at all these ribs. Okay, there's 2 racks in each one. Look how big. I always say you got a big rack, you lay it down flat. But there's 2 racks in each package, so I've got 4 racks of ribs here. These are almost as long as they're long. Okay, they're big racks of ribs. So 4 racks of ribs. And then over here, boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Now, we know 30% off tastes 30% better. Now, 1 pack of chicken thighs, 2 packs of chicken thighs. How much? These weigh how much? A couple of pounds? There's about 5 pounds of chicken in there. And then chicken wings, 30% off. Everything I just showed you here, I got for about 90 bucks. Okay, I'll leave one of these out. We're going to use one. Put the others in the fridge. About 90 bucks, okay? Now, follow me here. 90 bucks for everything I just showed you. Now, if I convert that, if I convert that to US dollars, it's about 68 bucks US dollars for what I paid. I think it was $96 to be exact, 96 and change. So converting it to US dollars, about $68. As a comparison, in Vegas, one steak, one of the better cuts that I had out there, one of the cheapest prices, or the cheapest price, $68 for a 16-ounce strip loin steak versus everything I just got here. Vegas, overpriced. Got a lot of ribs. I can feed a lot of people. For what I paid versus all those costs in Vegas, which were just ridiculous. I've been there enough, but I was stunned. Now what they're charging these days out there. It's shocking. This is shocking as well, this juicer. I didn't anticipate this, otherwise I wouldn't have cut this many lemons. They should have been done now. We're almost there. Freaking cold outside. I was out at the golf driving range, practice range. Cold. After an hour, I said, that's it. Way too cold. Thinking of going back to Vegas on Monday because it's warmer over there than it is over here. We'll see. Nikki, did I win big? I'll say I did okay. I did okay. Electro, that was $70. That was the cheapest steak I had on all those restaurants. And that was just for the protein. Forget about if you want a salad or if you want a side or if you want a dessert or a coffee or a drink. Disgusting prices. Absolutely disgusting prices. Like completely shocking. Let me make sure all this can fit here before I do that last half. That's enough right there. I mean, the average dinner price at any one of those steak restaurants on the strip was going to cost $200 US plus tax plus tip per person. That's how disgusting the prices got. Okay? I'll put that in the fridge. How about that? $200 plus tax plus tip per person is what it would cost. So, lucky I wasn't buying for anyone else. What the hell? $200? You throw on tax on top of that, it's $220. Throw on tip on top of that, you're up to $260. Convert it to whatever dollars, but that's $260 American dollars. So it would cost $340 to $360 Canadian per person. So if I would have thought that grocery store prices were high before, now it's all relative. The price gouging in Vegas, I'm not going to turn this into a rant on Vegas, but $16 for a slice of pizza? Really? Electro. You can't find a salad at these restaurants for under $25. A salad, a freaking salad. It's just insane pricing. Yeah, well, Electro, I think that's going to happen to people in these places in Vegas that are price gouging like that. It's just insane. Okay, I think our lemons are finally done. Thank goodness, because this was painful now. I'm going to need another container somehow, which I don't think I have. I'll have to use, you know what? I'm going to use, that one's not going to fit. I can already see where this is going. Okay. Lemon. Good. I'll set this aside over here. Now, I've got to pay attention to make sure I know which is which, but I'm going to be using all this anyways. Limes. There has to be, Electro, there has to be. They can't keep going with those types of prices. I might have to mail it in here. This is ridiculous, this thing. Oh my God. I don't understand why I just decided, hey, we're going to stop working. I was caught off guard. The juicer. This is supposed to be the fast part of the show. Getting the juicing done. And get on to cooking. I just mumbled some bad words under my breath. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. Okay, it's starting to turn. That's good. All right, I extracted all the juice from that one. I'm going back to this one. And yet I still saw a lot of people in Vegas. Tons of people. Now, I did notice that people aren't gambling as much. Quite a few casinos, they had half their gambling tables closed. Like whether it was blackjack or roulette, didn't matter what it was, they were closed down. I saw that at the Fontainebleau, saw it at Resorts World, Mandalay Bay. I even saw it at Bellagio. The Wynn as well, the Wynn Encore. Closed tables. You see though, Electro, I make these things, I take them as far as they'll go. Oh boy. I'm just hoping it makes it through today. All right, we're getting through it. Just a few left. Electro, not for Vegas the way it was. It's, you know, and I could find many ways over there to try and save money. And I see a lot of people putting videos up saying, go here and get a good meal at a discounted price. And yeah, okay, 10 minutes off the strip. Well, by the time someone takes a taxi there, or walks for 2 hours and then takes a taxi back, or walks back for 2 hours, they're not saving any money. And sure, you want a cheap prime rib downtown Old Vegas, go there 11 o'clock at night. Oh, okay. You want a cheap breakfast, go there at 4 o'clock in the morning until 8 o'clock in the morning? I don't... Hey, Charlie Brown, welcome. Welcome. It's everyone watching the live stream. This is the first... I'll say this is the first real live cooking show we've done in about 6 weeks now. I think I was out there on the 18th, or was it the 16th of March? So yeah, we're about 6, and I don't think I did one the day before I left, so yeah. I'm just getting through the painful part of the show here, juicing. The noisiest part and the juicy that's not working. But we're getting there, we're massaging the lines. I've got 3 halves to go. Almost there. We need the lime for the chicken, we need the lime for the salsa. That's great to hear, Sam. No, I don't. I'm going to touch that chicken raw. Woo! Noisy part of the show here. This would be a great time to ask for a sponsorship of a juicer from a juicer company. What's this one made by? Procter Silex? Are they watching? We need a new juicer from Procter Silex. I think I bought this one on Amazon though. And it's a good one, it's just, I've had it quite a few years. One more half to go. And then we can get on to the seasoning part of the chicken, the cooking. Good. As you can see, I try and extract all the juice. I'm not wasting. Pay those prices in Vegas, we learn a lesson when we get home. And I had some comps out there as well. And I'll finish this and I'll tell the story. Because there won't be noise, I can multitask. But it's going to be a lime flavored chicken with a strawberry mango salsa tonight. Maybe a little avocado on the side. I mean, I'm coming out of a food coma from Vegas. I'm still coming out of it. All right, we got it all. Woo! It's a lot of juicing. That was a lot of juicing. Okay. So I've got the lemon over there. I'll put the lime on the other side, and I'm probably going to forget which one is which, but hey, what the heck? I better be able to tell the difference in flavors. Okay, lime's going over here. Whew! It's a lot of juicing. So now I can examine. What's the issue? What was the issue here? Was it this? Huh. I don't know. I think I'm going to just have to toss it in the trash right there. Look at this. Look at all these peels. Oh, I was going to tell a Vegas story. I forgot which one now. Which one was I going to tell? Oh, the restaurants. There's a heck of a lot of restaurant stories, of course. Different restaurants that I ate at. Good and great. There were none really that were bad. There were some that I think could have been a little bit better. Remember the Ramsey Burger spot? Okay, what do we want to do next? I think we want to fire up the, well, we're not going to need to fire up the grill. I'm just going to plug it in. I want to get that chicken marinating in some lemon and lime to start. Right there. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm going to have to rinse my hands a few times here. The olive story. Which one's the olive? I'm trying to remember the olive. Those are fine. These are big. These are big daddies. A lot of chicken thighs. We're doing apparently a lot of cooking here. I wasn't. I should have unscrewed the. Lime or the olive oil. It does. You know what? You're right, Electro. It does need to be perfect when those prices are out there. Okay. Some olive oil to start. I could just wash my hands now, but I thought, no, I'm gonna mix. Oh, sorry, yeah, the Ramsey place. I was thinking, did I eat an olive? Did I break a tooth? Oh, no. So for those who don't know, when I was at Ramsey's spot, let me add in the lime here. I'll multitask though. Oh, no, sugar. That's the lemon. That's okay. We want some lemon in there too. There. We'll do 2 lemons, and I'll put the lemon back over here. For those who don't know the Ramsey story, so I've been to Ramsey's restaurants, been to his burger spots in Vegas. They opened up a new one. Lime. Let's put in a little extra lime. 2, 3. You know what the heck? 4. Okay, 1 more. Yeah. Oh yeah. Now, Mally, as soon as you mentioned which store I'm talking about, absolutely. So I'm sitting at the bar. I'm at the bar rail. I go in there. It's a new one at the Flamingo, and it's about 5 o'clock. I got in there. I think it was around 4:45, and I mosey on up to the bar rail. I grab a seat. I should have cleaned this chicken a little bit first. There's a little, but that's okay. Whatever. You know what? Whatever. We're back in. So I sit at the bar rail. I'm looking at the menu, of course. Bartender's there, and there's quite a few people working. The place wasn't that busy. It was whatever, a Tuesday night, I think it was, 5 o'clock. Mind you, every time I walked by it was never busy, but I digress. So I ordered my burger and fries, and I think I had ice water, whatever. Anyways, and I didn't know that I was actually I was getting sick at that point. But anyways, I ordered that up, and I'm sitting there, and I'm recording for the video and all this stuff, and they bring over a nice big 2-liter jug or gallon jug of olives. And it was the bar back. He's trying to figure out how he's going to get the olives out of the jug into his bowl to put it at the service bar. And he's looking around. He doesn't know what to do. Young kid. He's wearing the gloves. And then the bartender comes on over, and I guess the kid, because they're only about like 6 feet, the kid whispers to him, I don't know what to do. I don't have a spoon. What does the bartender do? Barehanded, freaking reaches in, scoops out of the jug, puts the olives in a bowl, and then puts them on the service bar, and then looks at the kid, laughs, and he goes, oops. And I'm sitting there, because I'm eating my burger, I'm like, oops. And I had to stop, because I actually immediately got angry, and I don't have like a level 4. It's either 0 or 10, and I was into a level 10 anger, and I thought, just better leave the restaurant, get out of the restaurant, let me rinse that up. See, I'm actually going to rinse my hands and wash. Hang on. Okay. With soap. In all my years in restaurants, both dining and working, that had to be the most disgusting thing I had ever seen. Absolutely by far. Stunning. So they came along. How is everything? They're saying to me, sir, how is everything? And I'm like, how is everything? Are you guys nuts? Let's add some onion powder. Anyways, all I could do was finish up my burger and pay the bill and get out of there. Because if I stayed any longer or said anything, I would have been pissed off all to hell. Let's get some. So that was onion powder, garlic powder. We'll do some pepper. Let's do, it's a lot of chicken. A pinch of salt, not a punch. Boom! We'll need that again too. And let's get some, we're not done. We want a little bit of, oh, you know what? Oh no, we're almost empty. A little pinch of celery salt. Absolutely, Electro. We're back with a fury here. So that was a little bit of celery salt. And let's do a little bit of, this is gonna be a nice one. A little paprika, get some color in there. And we're not done. Caliente, a few red chili flakes. Now, before I mix, I should have chopped. I meant to do this, but as you can see, I'm a little. Oh, I got cilantro. Got some cilantro here. I have a good mind to go back to that restaurant, and I'll never forget that face of that bartender, and go back to him and be like, dude, wash your hands. Mind you, then the poor kid, the bar back, after that, he was wearing the gloves. He did the same thing. And he thought just because he's wearing gloves, it's okay. It's like, no, kid, you're holding everything with the gloves. You're touching the cash. You're touching the thing. Like, your gloves are dirty, man. It doesn't. Absolutely disgusting. That's what it was. So now I could have chopped more cilantro at the same time, but I'm going to add this into the chicken bowl. I need cilantro for the salsa. Could have done all our chopping for this at the same time, but whatever. We're going to get this done. That way we put the raw away. We let it marinate in the chicken for a little bit while we're making the salsa. Yeah, this one, I'm looking forward to this. A nice little lemon lime chicken with cilantro, of course. And then that salsa as the topper. Soon we're going to be in a barbecue season. I can see the barbecue out there. I was getting things ready the other day, and then I said, I'm done with this. I didn't feel like cleaning and getting it all prepped up yet, so we're going to put barbecue season off for, I think, at least a week. But let's get some cilantro, 1 tablespoonful, 2 tablespoonful, 2.5, 3. Let's move this. Now, we mix again. Grouchy Pimp, welcome. So I've got this nice, it's going to be a cilantro lemon lime chicken with a strawberry mango salsa. So I've got everything mixed in, do the swirl, the swirl, the swirl. Look at that, beauty. So our chicken now, damn it. I meant to add some chopped garlic too, but I have the garlic powder, so that'll offset. That's okay, whatever. Okay, time to wash a rooney. I'm going to do a double wash of the hands here. Now, to finish that story off from the Ramsay Burger Bar, unfortunately now, I'd never go back there. One experience like that, I would never go back. It's unfortunate, but I mean, I'd still go to another one of his restaurants. I'm not afraid there. But as far as that one goes, it was so, the hell was that? It was so utterly disgusting, I'll never go back there. Okay, so for the salsa, I need, I'll say about 3 tablespoons there as well. I'm going to do some extra because I don't want to have to come back to chop anymore. You know what? Just that'll be good right there. We'll do this right now. Welcome everyone to the live stream. First real live stream since I've been back from lovely Las Vegas. You know what I should do so we don't lose power here? I should plug this in right now. I have a feeling, I have just a strange feeling, we've been down here this road before, we might need more battery power, so we'll plug this in. We'll get it charged up as we're going here. Okay, we got that plugged in. We're ready to go. Well, Electro, I can go back. Is it better? I don't know if I should go back and do more Vegas stuff or get back to cooking. I'd like to do more. I'd like to do more travel stuff. The travel stuff is actually harder than cooking. With all the walking and filming and recording, my goodness. Some friends were asking me, what would you do at night? You're in Vegas. What were you doing? I'm like, I went to bed. Like 8 o'clock at night. I was tired as ever. And I got sick twice when I was over there as well. The first time was pretty bad. It was, I'll call it 3-4 days. Day 5, I was coming out of it, and I thought it went away. I was actually very close to getting on the plane and coming home because it was getting bad, and I didn't want to get caught over there being sick. That's what happened to me in 2022, and I ended up being there for 3 months. But that's because they had travel restrictions on at the time. Yeah, and then I thought I was over it, but it really just went dormant for a little bit. It was still with me, so then I made the decision I better go home, and I'm glad I did, because once I got back home, I was really in rough shape, and I finally went to the doc. But anyways, I'm not complaining about it or whining about it. Right now, we're just getting our cilantro chopped. Okay. Good. Cilantro done. Boom. Just like that. Boom. Let's get it in a bowl. How about that? I think anyone would agree. It's never fun being ill when you're traveling. That's when things can go really bad. Okay, cilantro. Look at that. We just we powered through it. So let's get our other items. Let's get a bowl. Okay. This is the bowl we're going to use today. So my salsa. Anyone see what I do with the strawberries? Ah, that's right. I rinse them, put them away. So the salsa, this is almost getting ready for summertime. I'll do that much and that much and that much. Bell pepper. I love salsa in the summer, whether it's with mango, do pineapple, we do cucumber, watermelon, obviously strawberries. We can add so many different items in there. I like the combination of, I love mango and strawberry. I love pineapple and mango. That's a nice one as well. Really good one. I've got some other videos coming from Vegas as well, different restaurants I haven't had a chance to edit yet. Another steakhouse at the Venetian, which was Delmonico. I've got to get that one done. Our man Carlos out there, he was a waiter, fantastic. So I promised him I'll get that one done as soon as possible. And here we are, I'm still not done it, but I'm trying to get to it. I've got Sinatra's Italian place at the Wynn, that was fantastic. I also have Gallagher's Steakhouse at New York. And then a few other mini items as well. Now there's tons of that Vegas content. Truthfully, I could post Vegas content once a day for the next 2 months, I think, without going back. I had friends asking me if I was still there. I said, no, I've just got a hell of a lot of Vegas content. What else do we want to put in there? We've got our onion, our red onione. I gotta remember to do the garlic. In fact, let me get that garlic over here because I'll forget. At least if I have it in front, I won't forget. Yeah, Electro, you're right. And I want to get into that summer vibe, especially with it being so cold here. I think like a lot of people, they're done with winter. I'm certainly done with winter. I've had enough. And it's going to be cold here, I think, for at least another week. So we don't like that. Onione. Red onione. And we want to cook here and get this done because hockey games start in well, there was a hockey game on earlier I was watching, but I want to watch tonight, Leafs and Senators, 7 o'clock. Yeah, the headache, Mickey? That's never good. Those aren't fun. I know the feeling, unfortunately, all too well on that. Hope everyone's staying warmer. It's warmer where you're at than where I'm at today. Good. Onione. In. Red onions in. That's good. That's good. So we've got our bell pepper. We've got our red onion. Let's get some cilantro. That's about 1, 2, 3. And a little bit of boom. Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Let's get some garlic. We need the garlic. We need uno. We need, how many? We do 2 mangoes? Yeah, I'll do 2 mangoes. What the heck? I'll have salsa. Basically, this will be how do you call it? Salsa week. A mango salsa week. So I'll have chicken cooked. I could do some fish with it as well. That'll be good. I'm not a big fan of the salsa on a steak. Could do it with ground beef, but man, I find it works really well with steak, chicken, and you can even do it if you have pork chop. Do it with pork. That'll be a good combo as well. Yeah, get that barbecue on, absolutely. I think once people get the barbecue on, they're just thinking summer. So if that helps, I say go for it, everyone. Get the barbecues out there. We always love barbecue. That's why I bought the ribs. I'm planning ahead here for barbecue season. I have other ribs in the fridge. Let me just slice this up. Or sorry, I have ribs in the freezer. But when I saw the deal like that, you got to snag those. 4 racks of ribs like that. That's usually good. You can get 12 people easily with all those because they're so big. And depending on how much people are going to eat, sometimes you get 14 or even 16. If you want to do like a barbecue night with chicken and ribs, or you want to do chicken wings and ribs, or steak and ribs, anything like that, and you do some corn, with 4 racks that size, even give everybody 2 or 3 bones, I could get everybody a taste like 20 people like that. Nice, yeah, get that. What are you gonna put on the barbecue? What are you gonna do? All right, our garlic done. This is great. Now, see, once we got past that problem, the little issue with the juicer, we were rolling. So now we'll get some strawberries. Little straw. I'm gonna take these down. We're gonna use every little bit. Whew. Even just with the window open a little bit, I feel it's cold. But I actually checked the temperature in Vegas to go back, and it's not like it's 95 degrees there right now. There were days where it was some days were in the 50s, or a lot of days in the 60s. One little patch where I had it was in the mid 80s, which was nice. And of course, a few of the days the pools at some of the hotels I went to were closed, or Flamingo was under construction. I've got some great video of that one. I better get that one done soon before they open it. But nonetheless, they were under construction. Flamingo pool would not allow me to bring in my own bottle of water. They said, because we don't know what's in there. I'm like, okay, that's fair. But I'm not going to buy your $25 bottle of water, that's for sure. And they didn't have enough seating, enough beach chairs inside the Flamingo pool. Luxor pool, when I stayed there, was closed. Probably because it was the middle of the week, but again, I didn't remember. that happened a few years back as well, that in the off season, those aren't open at the Luxor, but they usually grant access, reciprocal access to the pools at Mandalay Bay. But I didn't check to see if that was the case or not when I was there. That's okay, I got free water out of them, so I was happy about that. Welcome everyone who's watching on the instant replay as well. We're cooking tonight. You're like, what's he doing? Is he just getting strawberries done? No, we've got our chicken marinating. Well, I guess if you made it this far already in instant replay, you would know that. So it's, I guess the people on the live stream, if you're just popping through, we've got the chicken marinating. I'm getting the salsa. Remember Seinfeld? Everybody likes to say salsa. Salsa. Nice. The sausages from the butcher. Steaks, burgers, chicken skewers. Nice. Sounds like a fantastic barbecue. Let's, you know what we should do right now is just quality control. They're okay. They're not as sweet as I like. But what can you do? They're being imported. They're coming thousands of miles away, probably from California. I think that's where these are from. We're going to be in strawberry season here in about, I think about 6 weeks. Once we get into June, I'll be out there picking strawberries. So I've got a lot of ideas coming. I hope people haven't lost faith. We're not turning into a Vegas channel, I can assure you of that. I'm going to be picking strawberries, and then I'm going to do strawberry jam. I'm going to do strawberry cheesecake. I'm going to do strawberry shortcake. We'll do a strawberry rhubarb pie. So it's like June is going to be month of strawberry. So we're going to do a lot of it. Probably make a strawberry milkshake. Nice, Electro, yeah. So I love strawberry season, and it's just so short. And this time, though, I'm going to check the dates on a few different strawberry patches or fields. I don't know what we call them, patches, fields, because I'm tired of getting there and everyone else has already rummaged through everything, and I'm getting the scraps or the leftovers. I'm going there basically day one. I want to be ready. Okay. Keep going here. So this is going to be a good little salsa. Remember the Seinfeld episode? Everyone just likes to say salsa. The summery vibe, as you say, for the salsa with the chicken. Yeah, strawberries in season, amazing. Out of season, there are times where I buy them and be like, it wasn't worth it. And I like the fresh better than the frozen, but now I'm learning in the off season, just buy the frozen. Don't waste the money on the fresh stuff because they're not good anyways. We're making good progress. There's gonna be a lot of salsa between the strawberries here and the mango. I'm using 2 mangoes, so the strawberries I bought yesterday, I got them on sale. It was $2.99. Was it $1.99? No, it's $2.99 for these. So they have the ones that I've got here, $2.99 from California, and then they've got the sticker saying, the sticker didn't talk to me. The sticker read, "Proudly Canadian." $6.99. So let me get this straight. To have the Canadian strawberries that you want me to buy to show patriotism, $6.99, or buy the American ones for $2.99 that are going to be sweeter anyways. Did what I had to do. America the Beautiful, I had to. Oh, we almost lost one. Oh, strawberry plants outside. Yeah, once I had a cherry tree. Strawberry, I've never had strawberry though. Strawberry would be nice. If you have the climate for it and you can do it, I say go for it. That's nice. I think a nice strawberry shortcake will be nice. Yeah, absolutely. This was a better product and it was a better price. Gotta go with the better product. As I say for pizza and price. I don't mind paying up for it if it's a better product. But if the product's inferior and the price is higher, you're hitting me with both, like a double whammy out there. Sorry, you ain't gonna get me like that. So what do I have in there? I have my cilantro, my bell peppers, Okay, I have my garlic. We're gonna get our strawberries, and last but not least will be mango. We're making good progress though. Man, this is a lot of chopping from one little bushel of strawberry. I'm glad I didn't cut both. The good part about having this strawberry mango salsa, it makes her a really good snack too. So one does not have to have it with chicken or fish or pork or anything like that. You want to go for it at night as a snack and grab a bowl? I'll do it. It's a nice one. I like it. Whew. A lot of strawberry. I'm starting to think that I might need more of my, is that bowl going to be big enough once I get my mangoes in there? Oh yeah, Nikki's got the sun for her strawberries. Warmer climates. Where are my mangoes? Here we go. Okay, I need someone to tell me the difference. I've got these from Peru, okay, the mango. I feel them. They're not firm. They're not squishy soft, so I think I picked two really nice ones. 2 for $5. They also had, next to it, did I say these from Peru? They're from Peru. The other ones were tree ripened mangoes. It was $4.99 a pound. Well, each one was like £1.5 to £1.8. So it was gonna cost me $7.58. And I was like, what the heck? I'm not doing that. I passed on those two. Oh, you got a pineapple tree as well, Nikki, or a pineapple tree? Let's see. Okay, I think it goes this way. Let's see if we can get close to that pit as possible here. Let's see if I did it. Did I get close to it? Yeah, I got, you know what? Anytime you get just a little shaving, I got close enough to it. Now let's go this way and see if we can get close to it on this side. I should have cut the top off first, but we're here now. Not bad, not bad. What I should have done was try and slice the bottom that way and slice the top off that way. And then we could just fillet this down, get rid of that. Mango is nice when it's in season, and I'm hoping the product of Peru is nice. Sometimes you can get just a little bit off here. If you did a good job, close to the pit. If not, I'll just suck it off. Sounded better coming up. Let's see how ripe it is. I can't believe I just said that. That's good. That's good. That's good. Let's put that over there for now. Okay, let's get this one done. I gotta recover from that. I said I would cut off the top and the bottom this time before we get in there. Okay. Get as close to this pit as possible. Yeah, exactly. So we got to be careful. I don't want them to. I didn't want to get ones that were mush. I was standing there for a little bit. I was basically that guy trying every mango that was there. Okay. So we got to keep going. Close, tight. There we go. Thank you, Electra. I was hoping no one would have heard that. It just sounded so bad, man. There's got to be a way to edit the live stream afterwards. I think someone actually told me there is a way. I got to go in and do that, I think, or maybe just edit that out into that could be a good blooper. That could be a really good blooper. Oh, you gotta be careful here. Although I want to get all the flesh I can, I don't want to get any of my own flesh here. There we go. This will be a good quality control. Oh, that was a good spot. That was good. I've got a few bloopers out there, and I've got to find a way to keep my content is basically once I post, I delete. So if I don't have it, it certainly makes it tougher to get one in like that. Anyway, this is how I do my my mango for salsa anyways. I score it as far down to the skin as possible. And then I also go in a little cross pattern here. And you could make them as big or as small as you want. So once I've done that, then what I do is, I mean, I'll show you, it's like a flower, right? Get them like a little flower, just like that. And then I take it, you can slice them down into a couple of different strips, and then it's basically just filleting it. That's how I do it. If people have other ways, great. The mangoes, it is. It's that darn guessing game. It's that darn guessing game on whether or not they're going to be good. And I went through the same with avocado. Actually, my brother took me to Costco a week ago, I think it was. Once I was back and I was healthy again, I make sure I get all this. We're not leaving any good mango on that skin, right? And I bought a couple of bags of avocados, and they're firm and green. But I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to be coming back here, so I might as well. And now it's playing the guessing game. When to take them out of the fridge to see when they're going to be good. Keep on going here. Oh, I went too, darn it. I went too deep on that. We'll save it. Flour again. This wasn't as good of a flour, but that's okay. We'll save it. We'll save it. Again, this is cleaning the mango. If you want to go in and dice them up finer afterwards for the salsa, by all means. Make them smaller. But we're going to make sure we get it all. Mango has got to be one of my favorites, though. I know it's high in sugar compared to, say, the berries, but man, mango, so many different options, especially with frozen drinks. Let's just chop these up so I don't forget. Frozen drinks with the mango, fantastic. Oh, is that a peel? We don't want any of that to get that salsa crunchy. So the good part is now is our chicken has had some time to marinate. Yeah, that's we need that luck with the avocado for sure, Electro. I just did it again. with the mango. I'm rushing it. I went too fast, but that's okay. We'll save it right here. I don't think this one is as ripe as the first one. That's a feeling I'm getting right here. Go a little bit smaller on this one. Good. Yeah. You do the melons like that? Yeah, absolutely, anytime. So you can do it at double level like this too, since we're making a salsa. They're a little bit smaller, almost like I got a triple or a quad level out of this. There you go. I just thinking I also have footage. What else do I have footage of in Vegas? I have footage of the chapel in the Flamingo. I don't think a lot of people know about that it's still there and it's still open. But it is. And I got it on film. All right, I think I'm going to turn a little stove on. That's not better flour on that one. Better job on that one. Welcome everyone who's in the live stream or popping through or watching the instant replay. Thanks to everybody. I'm anxious for this chicken. Oh, it's a big gust of wind out there. We'll do a little cleanup before we get cooking too, but I still have to add in some salt, some pepper. I'm going to do a splash of olive oil, and then of course I need my lemon and lime juice. I can't forget about those, especially with the fiasco we went through. Juicing them. We're good there. Let's bring this into play here. Married in Vegas, nice. Yeah, I had a friend get married in Vegas as well. He did it at, did he do it at the Flamingo? No, he was at Caesars. He was at Caesars. We stayed at the Flamingo. That's what it was. Okay, that's good. So that's a lot of salsa, of course. So I am going to have trouble mixing that in that bowl. Of course, I'm using a bigger bowl. Let's clean this. Let's get some garbage out of the way. All the scraps out of the way. We'll give it a little clean-a-rooney, and then we can get onto that chicken. Once I've got to, of course, add in our lemon and lime. So bear with me here for a moment. We're going to clean up. We'll even give this a rinse-a-rooney right now, too. So another benefit to making all that salsa now is that's all the fruit for the week that I'll need right there in that salsa. So I'm happy about that. I am wondering though about the flavor with all the mango and all the strawberry versus the other items that I have in there. I'm thinking I should have had more peppers. I think I need more onions. In fact, after cleaning up just like this, I may just do a few more onions. Hey Lee, welcome. Thank you. Liam, welcome. Today we've got lemon and lime chicken marinating, and check this out. This is the salsa right now. So I've got in there red onions, red bell peppers, garlic, cilantro, strawberries, mango. I'm going to add in a touch more. You know why? Because I'm not confident in the amount that I put in there. I'm not confident in it. So I really didn't think I had that many berries. A lot of berries I put in there. So let's get another quarter of an onione. Quarter onione. Chop this little endaruni off. I want to put some more bell peppers, but I think we can survive without the bell pepper. But the onion certainly needed the onion. Yeah, $50, absolutely. It's funny you mentioned that. I was just with a friend of mine the other day, my best friend, Robbie, talking about our first time in Vegas was in 1998. And then we went back, of course, after that together. And at one point at the time then, it was in the early 2000s, we were at Mandalay Bay, a bar called the Rum Jungle, which is now a mini putt lounge, which is no good and overpriced. We were reminiscing about, at the time, it was 3 drinks. We had basically Crown Royal or whiskey, whatever you want to call it, or vodka, a couple of those. 3 drinks, $45. And we said now it's 1 drink for $45. It's insane. Yeah, coriander. Yeah, same thing. Coriander, cilantro. I'd like to know why it's named that way for both. Okay. A little bit of, we don't need much here. Just a sprinkle of that. Just a little bit. That's what I forgot. Darn it, Andrew. My jalapenos. There was something. There was something. You cannot have a good salsa without a jalapeno. I'm not going to blister it or anything. I can't believe I forgot the jalapenos. So now, one can go ahead and add the seeds in if they want into their salsa. I'm going to scoop a little bit here. I'll take some, not all of them. And I like spice. Don't get me wrong, I like spice. almost forgot. That would have been a letdown. I would have been wondering, where's the extra? The extra kick, the extra zing, and it was my jalapenos that I forgot right there. Get those a little finer. Can you imagine 45, 50 bucks for one drink in Vegas? One of my friends that he was there for the first few days with me. He's a big bar restaurant owner, and we were at the Aria, and he had a beer, I had a Crown Royal, and the bill comes for that, and he's picking up the tab, and we saw the prices, and it was just, we're shaking our heads, and I'm wondering myself, how long can Vegas go with those prices? Okay, if you go to Caesar's Palace, for example, Caesar's Palace has a valet parking fee of 50 bucks. Then you pay the resort fee of 50, I think it's 50, is it 50, 95? No, 55, 95, whatever. Call it 55 bucks plus tax on that, so it's $60. So it's 50 bucks for the valet. You're gonna give the valet a tip, so whether you give him 5 bucks, 10 bucks, call it 60 on the valet, 60 for the resort fee. You're at 120, you haven't even gotten to your room yet. Now you gotta pay for the room, then you gotta pay for the drink, then you gotta pay for your food. Brutal. Brutal on those prices in Vegas. I don't know how much longer they're going to go. I was there back through the financial crisis, and basically, let's call it 07, 8, 9, and even into 10. It was a ghost. You could throw literally a bowling ball in the casino and not hit anybody. It was that empty, and with the prices the way they are, and I could see it in the gaming tables. People are staying home to gamble online or on their phones, wherever they go. They go gamble in their home states. Did I add salt? I don't think I did, because I got distracted from my jalapenos. So we won't do a lot of salt. We'll do a pinch, not a punch. Ooh, that's like a punch right there. We don't want that much, because it'll throw off the taste. But anyway, boom. Okay. More cilantro. And we need our juices. So this is our lemon juice. You remember that from earlier. 1, 2, 3, and change. This is our lime. Now the cilantro and the lime we can get funky on. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 and a bit. Okay, lime is over there. Lemon is over there. I gotta remember that. Whew, okay. Now, I've got to be a little careful here, because this bowl is packed. This is going to be a colorful, flavorful, strawberry mango salsa at its best on the cooking show live. This one's getting a triple boom. That was me cutting a promo for my mango salsa out of nowhere. I lost a few. We'll have to, this is going to obviously marinate for a while too, which is good. Get all the flavors blended together. I have to give it a taste test though. Man, I keep missing. To make sure we've got enough of the lime in there. The lemon will offset a little bit. I may need a little bit more salt. I just couldn't overdo it at the beginning. I've got the jalapenos in there now as well, so that's good. I can see the red onions, so that's good. We've got the combinations we need. I just wasn't confident that I had enough in there before. Okay, let's give it a little taste test here. Let's see if we can get some of the flavors on our strawberry mango salsa. Getting ready for summertime. Boom! I wouldn't change a thing right there. It's got a nice, I'm getting a little bit of a tartness. I like the, I'm hitting the onion. That's really nice. I think I've got just the right amount of cilantro. I already forgot which one is the lemon and which one's the lime. Does anybody remember, did I put the lemon there and the lime there, or was it lime there and lemon there? I think this one's the lime. I wanted to add another splash. I can't remember. I can't remember. If anyone knows, let me know. Yeah, that's the one. I'd like to send out a special hello tonight as well. It's a special hello. I was going to do it a little bit earlier. Abigail. Abigail, if you're hungry, I hope you're getting something to eat soon. Thanks for watching. Electro, too kind. Too kind. You guys are also kind for being here. Thanks, everybody. Sugar. I just, see? I'm not cursing as much anymore. I just swiped the wrong way. I was trying to get to the comment. And now I have to hit this button again and that button again. There we go. Now we're back. All right. You know what? That was really good. The salsa. A little strawberry. I'm going to have another spoon right now. I have to. I have to. It's quality control. I go by eye. I go by eye. I'm not patting myself on the back. I guess technically I am a little bit. But that's how I do it for my cilantro, for my lime. Now, if people were asking me for the recipe, oh, what do you use for the recipe? I don't know. So let's quarterback this thing. Let's go in reverse here. Let's say I used, where's the onion? Let's say that's about 3/4 of a red onion, 3/4 of a red bell pepper, 3 cloves of garlic, 2 good-sized mangoes, 1 pint or a pound of strawberries, a pinch of pepper, pinch of salt. I'm going to say about 4 to 5 tablespoons of chopped cilantro, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, lime juice. I used, let's call it 8 to 9 tablespoons of fresh lime juice. Lemon juice, I believe it was 4. And Uncle Drew's your uncle. There you go. That was it. That's our salsa. Let's get the chicken going. Let's get the chicken going. I don't think we need the board anymore. We need that. Oh yeah, in the summertime. All right, I'm gonna unplug now. Hopefully I have enough power on the phone. We've got that cranked. And I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We got that cranked, and oh, wait till you see the chicken. If you guys weren't here for the chicken before, the chicken. Hopefully this thing's still working too, after the fiasco with the juicer. I shouldn't be this close to the heat right now. That's not the best. I turned on that thing. Well, I'm gonna heat that up right over there. So I've got all this cilantro left, which is nice. $2.69. I'm not going to give my recap at the grocery store again, but the prices are a hell of a lot better than in Las Vegas. Oh, strawberries are so good. I just saw some, Nikki, you might know this, I don't know. I just saw a video on this one of 200 degrees in the oven, slicing the strawberries thin until they're just starting to get cooked, and apparently they taste like a nice sugary sweet, almost like, I don't know how to call it, not a fruit roll-up, but I don't know if it's even dehydrating the fruit or what. They say it's a nice soft snack. I don't know. Have you ever done that? Have you ever put your strawberries in the oven? I don't know. I'm curious. We getting hot? We're getting hot. But I'm heating the pan up back there because it heats up faster. Let me just make sure we've got enough power here. So bear with me for 1 second. Just 1 second here. I don't want to... How do I do this? Do I check that? Oh yeah, we don't have much power. Hey boy, we'll have to cook fast. 61% should be enough, right? Should be enough. Okay. Are we getting hot? We're getting hot. We're getting hot. Okay. We're getting hot. So our salsa's done. Our pan heating up nice. Chicken. Where's our chicken? Look at this. Look at this. I mean, if you want to make some rice as well, you can make some rice. Once this is done now, so many different things I can do just with that chicken. I've got the salsa, yes, but once the chicken's cooked, I'm just going to be having the chicken tonight with the salsa avocado. But chicken's done like that. You got the salsa. Think you can make tacos. You can make burritos. Maybe make a chicken sandwich out of that. If that's what you want. I love it. Like Liam, that's what I let my mom know when she's making salsas and stuff. I say, you gotta load up on that cilantro. It tastes so good. Okay, we're hot there. That's good. Ba-da-ba-ba! What did I season the chicken with? Salt, pepper, chili flakes, garlic powder, onion powder, cilantro, olive oil, lemon juice, lime juice. My combination. Yeah, caramelized with a blowtorch, okay. Yeah, I'm curious though, but you see one of those videos on there, because I don't trust anything on those videos. I'm saying, oh, this is the best ever, it's the best ever, really? And then I tried it and it's trash? No. So I don't want to waste good strawberries and then find out that it's not good. Okay, olive oil. They say, oh, just a tablespoon? That's like 3 tablespoons. So it's just a pinch. That's 3 tablespoons of olive oil we just did. Right. We're gonna let this heat up. We're gonna get this nice non-sticky. Okay. We've got a lot of stuff here. We could put the stuff away. We're rocking and rolling here. It's not the little hot plate needs to get rolling first. And then we're going to be able to get cooking. We're making this thing non-stick tonight, okay? This is going to be a non-stick stainless steel pan. I may not even deglaze in between cookings of the chicken. We'll see how crusty we get in there. Okay. Good. Now I'm just going to keep it off the heat for, let's say, 30 seconds. So we need to fill 30 seconds of airtime. As I'm just swirling here, swirling. Remember, I also have some olive oil on the chicken already. Okay, we're ready. We're ready for our chicken. Let's see how much we can overload this pan with these. Oh yeah, lay it away. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Rinse-a-rooney. Woo! That's already smelling so good. Oh, nice. The Sens game, but I don't know. Those Sens are in trouble tonight. They're in trouble tonight. Thanks, Michelle. Good to be back here. Yes, and I don't want to disappoint any Ottawa Senators fans, but a few nights back I called that Toronto was going to sweep the Sens. It's just what I saw. It's just what I saw. So the Sens better bring it tonight if they want to stay alive. But that's great. I hope they have a great time at the game. That's always it's always a fun time. Always a fun time to go to the game. Support your team. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The smell out of this. Can you guys see that? I think you can. Let me give a better angle in here. We'll do a little tilt. We'll do a little tilt. Welcome everyone into the live stream. So what I have in that pan, it's been marinating for a while. I've got olive oil, lemon juice, lime juice, garlic and onion powder, salt, pepper, red chili flakes. And I think it's going to be great. As I also have the strawberry mango salsa. I think it's over there. There, it's over here. Check this out. Check this out. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Whether you have this with chicken, with fish, with pork, or just eat it as a snack at night, which I certainly would do, or during the day too. This is a fantastic one. Make it once. Good for the week. Good for the week. So good. Nice little turn-a-rooney. I'm so this chicken, for those who weren't in the live stream at the beginning, I got this chicken. Check this out. I got 2 boxes like this today. 2 boxes. $15.97, 30% off, tastes 30% better. Now, I have to freeze this one. What's the date today? Yeah, I'll have to freeze that later. But that's a deal and a half right there on that chicken. Nice, Michelle. Get that chicken in there. We love it. Chicken's still one of my favorites. It really is. Look at that. Nice. Mmm. Mmm. That smells delicious. That smells delicious. Michelle, YouTube won't let that one come through. I laughed at that one. That was oxtail stew. I've never had that, Liam. Never had that. How was it? I mean, if you're making it, it's got to be good. Look at that, nice. Boneless, skinless chicken. I almost said the word chicken, but these are thighs though, so that wouldn't have gone. That wouldn't have, I laughed at it. I was able to see it, Michelle. That was good. Yeah, apparently YouTube doesn't like some words. I get those things popping up sometimes. They don't like certain words, but yet you can have people in frickin' thongs and bikinis and everything else, but say a couple of bad words. I don't know. We'll just enjoy the cooking of the chicken right now. Let's get one of these. We're going to need this for later. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? We might have more censorship coming in Monday night. You never know. Nice. Got some nice color on our chicken thighs. Whoa, 4 hours slow cook. Nice. Now, Michelle, do you mean no blue wave? As in like you don't want it? Or no, blue wave is coming? That's the other thing. I can't even get political on this show. Darn it. Look at that. Nice. I am going to have to deglaze a little bit in here before the next round. This smells good. This smells good. I could have cooked these in the air fryer as well, or in the oven, or the barbecue. But I wouldn't be doing the show. Liam, the blue wave, it's almost like Democrat versus Republican, red versus blue, similar in Canada. The Bay of Fundy words, eh? All right, round 1 chicken, almost done. Right there, I'm gonna give it another 30 seconds. I'm gonna do a little deglaze action. Blue is good. We'll see, 48 hours from now, or I guess probably more like, let's call it 56 hours from now, we'll know for sure. What is it, about 5-ish, 5:30-ish? Yeah. All right, round 1 chicken, done and done. Look at that, beauty. Now, we could keep on cooking in there like that, but you got the early voting in. A little deglaze action. Maybe I should turn that on. That'll help now. It's too late. There we go. Get all that garbage right out of there. I need a bowl, unfortunately, and I don't have one. I need a bowl. Excuse me. There we go. Found one. Oh my gosh. That vinegar is getting me. Okay, on to round two. Let's get a little bit more of our oil. Woo! Yeah, something like that, Liam. I think a lot of people are taking a lot of different ones right now. So instead of I'm going to rinse the hands again, I'm going to go to the old fork here. Ooh, these are some bigger ones. I think we can still get 4. Yeah. Nice. All right, we're rocking and rolling now, everybody. Interesting question. A lot of people voting in those early polls. But again, I can't talk politics on the show, unfortunately. Now, this is a good time if you want to season a little bit more. You can certainly season a little bit more, like I'm about to do. A little bit of pepper. Boom, a little bit more. Pinch more salt. Boom. Now, I already have enough garlic and onion powder in there. We're good on that. But if you want to add in a few more chili flakes, look at that, nice. I'll even add a few right on out. What the hell? We'll just top those in the bowl. Watch this. A little bit more lemon and lime in there, never hurt. That smells good. Woo! Yeah, I don't even understand that. I'm not even gonna respond and acknowledge. Chicken get cooked around the edges. Nice. Smells are nice. Smells are nice. Michelle, they didn't like that one either, darn it. They won't let that one through. Enjoy. Hope your boys have a fun time at that game too. I'm pulling for them for one night. Get them into a game 5. It would always be nice. Yeah, Liam, they're two of the main ones. The other ones have no chance of winning, that's all. Yeah, absolutely. The experience out there matters for sure. Here goes the first turn. Look at that, nice. That lemon and lime flavor in there, beautiful. Beautiful. We have one more round of cooking. Yeah, that smells so nice in there. One more round of cooking. I think we get through one more round. Might need 2. We'll see. Might need 2. So those are just coming through the live stream or passing through. It's a lemon and lime chicken with a strawberry mango salsa. So I've got lemon and lime juice in there, olive oil, obviously, salt, pepper, red chili flakes, garlic powder, and onion powder. I added in a splash of paprika. For the salsa, I used mangoes, strawberries, a touch or a splash of olive oil, lemon and lime juice, red onions, red bell peppers, jalapenos. Did I say salt and pepper already? Chopped garlic, cilantro, red bell pepper, red onion. I can't remember if I said it, and I just said it if I did. Liam, we need that smell-o-vision. Abigail, can you smell that? All right, we're rolling now. Quick little turn-a-rooney. I'm going to do a little reshuffle here. different areas of that pan are getting different temperatures these days. Nice. Here's our salsa. Let's do another quality control on the salsa. Oh, salsa. Woo! Electro, it really does. These are some good flavors here. Good flavor. Here, I'll bring it up closer. Can you smell it? How do they say it in French? Delicieuse? They say très delicieuse? This meal in Vegas would only cost about $4,000 for what they charge. Unbelievable. Nice. Color is coming along. Almost there. Maybe another 90 seconds or so. 2 minutes. And we're rolling here. Cooking. So those prices. I even, at one spot, the gelato spot, they were giving out free samples whenever somebody wanted them. So I was getting free samples. And occasionally I'd buy, and they had a deal. It was like $6.95 or $7.95 for a scoop, and then $1 for an extra scoop. I mean, that's a great deal. Or if you want 2 extra scoops, it's $1 per extra scoop. And then the calendar turned to April, and all of a sudden, boom, they jacked the prices without saying it. So I was up there getting a free sample. I said, okay, I'll take down that one. It was like $14. I'm like, what the hell? Out of nowhere. Liam. He's getting there. One last little, look at that. Oh, beauty. I agree with you. Look at that. Nice color. Ooh. I wanna get in there and try it right now. I'm gonna top it off with the salsa. Where's the avocado? It's almost like having a chicken bowl, but I don't have the sour cream. I don't have the rice. I could technically top it off with some cheese as well. Almost have a chicken bowl. Yeah, those are the best parts, I think, the crispy edges. Look at that, nice one. Nice, oh yeah, the Big Daddy right there. Oh yeah. All those nice flavors. Beautiful. Beautiful. We'll scoop out our avocado here. Hiya! Got rid of the pit. Fairly easy. Let's do the scooparoonie here, and hopefully one nice piece. I think we made it. We did. Oh, little sliver. Like we say, quality control. This one's good. The little guy. The other little guy. Give these big ones just that extra 30 seconds or so here. Right? Oh man. I wanna dig into this. I wanna dig into it. But we gotta wait until we're finished cooking. A few more seconds. Nice, look at that. Oh, daddy. Beauty. There's a nice little crispy edge. You know what? I'm gonna keep that. Quality control. I mean, we have to. We have to. Woo! Do another little deglaze here. Cook a little bit better. I know there's a lot of flavor in there, but that crust, we need to get down to the steel. We need some more. We need some more. Liam, absolutely. It's nice and as deglazed as possible here. Another couple of seconds, we should be good to go. That deglaze will be good enough for tonight. While that's just burning that off, let's try this. That was so good. Oh my gosh. That is so good. I mean, so good. So good. Let's see. Are we going to be able to get all these done in one? That kind of rhymed right there, but... Uno. Make sure we get all the seasonings out of there. Dos. Trio. Oh yeah, we're getting it. Let's wipe it all down right here. All the seasoning out of that bowl. 4, and look, we still got some little itty bitty pieces. Nice. All right, coming together. Welcome, Nad. Welcome. Well, it was cold on the golf course, but still managed to get out there for an hour or so. And get some swings in. Let's get this fired up a little bit more. Some chili flakes. Boom, and a few more on top. We're not going to waste anything. As I say, all those prices in Vegas can make one appreciate a little pinch of salt. Boom! Appreciate prices here and enjoying it more. So, let's get our avocado ready. Now, like I said, you can make it into a complete chicken bowl if that's what you want to do. Or you can do what I'm about to do here. And I'm just having it as a plate of chicken. I'm just getting this avocado on the plate. I don't know if we can see that. Let's move that over there. So you can make it into a bowl if that's what you want to do. Whoa, oh, I didn't mean to go right through it. Quality control. Move this over here. Spread it out. Tap a roomie a little bit. Get that one down there. Come on. Show yourself like a nice little flower here. That's what we're trying to get at. There we go. Let's bring that back right in the frame. That was a little, there it is. I think that's better. Is that better? I think that's better. Back there a little bit. If you had rice, again, great. I'm good with the avocado, the chicken, and the salsa. So those who are joining us right now, oh my gosh, this is so much. This is so much. It's a strawberry mango salsa. Mangoes from Peru, strawberries from California. They're sweeter and they're a better price. And then loads of cilantro. And now that it's been marinating in there too, just sucking up all those flavors. The lemon juice, the lime juice, the cilantro, the jalapenos. Give it a little bit of bite. Some salt, some pepper, some garlic. Loads and loads of flavor. I guess we could technically call it a Mexican style dish, Liam. Yeah, I guess we could. Yeah, it seems like we've got a lot of those types of flavors going on in there. I think the cilantro, by default, makes it Mexican dish. That's what I'm going to say right there. The chicken, I'll tell you what. I mean, this chicken right here, I want to wait to put it all together. But the chicken, maybe I could just take off a... that's so good. Well, this is quality control for the people. We'll make sure it's good. Oh. That's better than good. Sweet Susie, welcome. Great to see you, name pop up. Okay, that's freaking delicious. Again, marinated. So they're boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I marinated with olive oil, lemon juice, lime juice, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, a few red chili flakes, and paprika. They were marinating, I want to say 30, 45 minutes in that range. And then of course we've got the similar types of flavors in that strawberry mango salsa. That salsa is incredible. So I did it now. I want to be ready for summer. Make sure, again, I haven't made it in a long time. That's it, all by eye. And that type of salsa with chicken, with fish, with pork, all fantastic combinations. Or just as a snack. You have that as a snack as well. Uh-oh, I got caught sleeping here. I was celebrating early. And look what happened to me. A little crispy never hurt anybody. Oh. Those flavors are good. Those flavors are good. I'm going to have a mountain of chicken here and a mountain of salsa right on top of it. We're going to be doing all right. That little itty bitty piece right there. Since I've got some lime juice left, and I'll even add some more right on top in there. I've got a little bit of lemon juice left. Right, what we did right there is we just added a whole lot of boom to this dish. That's what we did right there. And it also deglazes the pan a little bit too. Look at that, nice, nice. If I had more cilantro, well I do technically, but it's not chopped. I need to put that away. I don't think I have a little Ziploc. I'll have to use this one. That was good. $2.69 for a big bunch. I used a lot of it, especially with everything I got that was on sale today. So those who are just joining live, I picked up so many items at the grocery store. I spent about $96. This chicken I got on sale, 30% off. So all this chicken that I just cooked, so that's in the pan and here, was $13, 13 or 15. I got 2 of those. I got 4 big racks of ribs that were on sale, vacuum sealed. And then all the vegetables, $96. 96 bucks Canadian. Put that into American dollars, about $68. The cheapest steak I had in Las Vegas, just the steak, the protein itself, $68. And that's $68 over there, plus tax, plus tip. So I'm $75 plus a tip. Call it, I don't know, $85, $87 just for the protein. Forget if you wanted a salad. Those are $23 to $29 at various restaurants. It didn't matter which restaurant. They were all in that range. That extra lemon and lime juice right there, look at that. That's the color I'm looking for. Salads, $23 to $29. The sides. Who ordered all the sides is what I'm going to say. 15 to 25, 27 bucks. It didn't matter if you had there was like it tasted great. It was a cream corn. Yeah, cream corn au gratin. That was good. That was at the Venetian. That wasn't overly priced. The pistachio broccoli. Yeah, the broccoli crusted with pistachio. That was nice. It was like, I think, $23, $24. Ridiculous. Those were for the sides, the salad, the appetizers. Oh my gosh. It's like 30 bucks, 28 to 35 bucks if you want for a shrimp cocktail. Oh, there was an easy joke I could have made there, but I refrained. Even if you wanted a drink, a cocktail, a dessert, unbelievable. I explained to people on the live earlier on that just to have a steak dinner at most restaurants out there on the strip anyways, I'm not talking off the strip. You go to Las Vegas, you're on the strip. You want to try and search for the deal, by all means. Spend 2 hours trying to spot. Anyway, on the strip, most of the steak dinners out there, we're going to run per person $200 plus tax plus tip. Expensive stuff. I don't know how long they're going to survive all these places at those prices. I'm just doing a little bit of rearranging. These, with this caramelization and crust, I think they're going to be the best. The extra lemon and lime juice in there, yeah. Oh, Sweet Susie, the old a la cartes. Hey, Christopher, welcome. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done a cooking live stream, but we're back. we're going to be getting in the groove over the next 2 months again with what I'm doing here. Going to Vegas for that length of time and all of a sudden doing all these food reviews, I'm now coming out of the food coma, which is good, but it's giving me a lot of different ideas of what to make. I'm going to try and replicate Emerald's banana cream pie. It was so freaking delicious at the Venetian Delmonico Steakhouse. That's one of his restaurants. Unbelievable how great that was. So I'm going to make it here. And then I didn't try his pecan pie, but I should have. That's one of his signature dishes. I'm going to make that one as well. But the month of June is going to be dedicated to Strawberry Month. And I'm going to be making a lot of dishes because what I'm going to do, I'm going to go pick the strawberries myself, and I may have to go twice, so that way they're as fresh as possible. This will be all strawberry month in the month of June, when they're in season for us. I'm going to do strawberry jam. I'm going to do strawberry rhubarb pie. I'm going to do strawberry cheesecake, strawberry shortcake, strawberry milkshake. Everything's strawberry. I might do a strawberry salad, and I'm not going to charge $27 for it. I've got, I'll call this a lemon lime chicken. I've got olive oil, lemon, lime, garlic and onion powder, salt, pepper, chopped cilantro, red chili flakes, paprika. In behind me, I made this too. I've got this one, is one of my favorite ones, strawberry mango salsa. This has been marinating in all the different flavors for a while. I've got avocado, so technically I could call this a chicken bowl, I guess. I'm just gonna check the power here. Make sure we're not running low on battery power. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Let's see if I hit this button. No, this button. I don't know which button I'm hitting here anymore. Let's see, I'll unplug. And then I'll plug in just to make sure that we keep this battery power going here. I'll let it finish cooking on that heat. Absolutely, Liam. Yep. Yeah, thanks, Christopher. Yeah, it's no, and the restaurants, they do a great job of cooking. And I ate the different steakhouses that I ate at. I ate at Strip Steak at Mandalay Bay. I'll go down the strip this time. Strip Steak at Mandalay Bay. I skipped Luxor. I skipped Excalibur. I ate at Gallagher's at New York, New York. Bellagio Prime Steakhouse. I ate there a couple of times. Venetian Delmonico Steakhouse. Steve Wynn Steakhouse at the Wynn. Did I have steak anywhere else? No, I don't think I did. Those were all the steakhouses that I ate at this trip. I've eaten other ones at Park MGM, at MGM, at Caesars, at Planet Hollywood, all over. But those are the ones, and the Mirage, of course, when the Mirage was still around. This is starting to smell really, really nice. I've got color everywhere on here. I almost don't want to let those juices go. I'm going to dump the extra flavor right on that pot. Yeah, the New York, New York, I'll tell you what, the value for that one, Electro, and the cut of meat, and the way it was cooked, it was just, everything was perfect. I haven't done that video yet, and I have to do that one. And also I have to do one for the Venetian. That one was fantastic as well. Those to me, New York, and Venetian, the pricing on there was great compared to the other places. And I think the meals at those two, at Venetian, Delmonico's, and at New York, Gallagher's, far and away the best ones that I had. Both quality and price, service, everything there was great. All right, we're done. Let us, I'll put this over here for a moment. Let's move our little hot plate this way. This has done a great job, even though it's a little weak. And I got some water, something slippery on the floor now, darn it. All right, where were we? Yeah. Here we go with our plating of the chicken. Whew. Oh no, look at that. I'm just gonna get the crispy ones here. Gotta love the crispy ones. Let's make a mountain of chicken. I'm gonna get all these little bits. See the bits? I'm gonna put everything that's left over right here in that pan. Nice. Right over there. I'm going to turn that on for a moment. We're going to get to this now. Archie, welcome. I was, I'll say traveling a little bit out there in Vegas. We got some good footage in. So, Now you can dress this up whatever way you want. As I say, I'm coming out of my food coma. So I'm just having right now the chicken, the avocado, and the salsa. But if you want to make this into a bowl, you certainly could. You could have your rice, your corn, your sour cream, your cheese. Archie, this is actually the first live stream, I'll say it's the first real live stream cooking one that I've done in about 6 weeks. When I came back, originally I did an omelet, but I was feeling sick still that day and it was actually getting worse. I didn't know it at the time. But now we're back. So let's try and, there we go. That's a better spot for it. I can now turn that off, I think. We're good. Get our mango salsa mountain right in the center. And all of a sudden this turns into a colorful dish. Still try and plate it nice. I lost one. I was trying to get the mountain without dropping anything. We made it. One extra. Oh, that's a big piece of mango. I don't know who chopped the mango. There we go. We're good there. Our mango mountain done. This is it, Electro. Simple with flavor though, packed with flavor. I better take a photo of this one, and then we'll do the smell-o-vision on the camera. This way we know we're back, we're cooking. One of these. One of these. Look at that. I'm using a chip plate. I don't care. We're keeping it real. One more photo. Oh, I better do one this way as well. All right, I think I got them all. We got what we needed. Whew. I'd love to go to Ireland. I've got a few friends from Ireland too. I could golf in Ireland as well. I really love that. There we go. So that's it. Oh, that's a little sticky there, whatever, greasy. Lemon lime chicken. I don't know if that's a little Mexican flavor or flair. We've got lemon lime chicken with cilantro, avocado, and it's a fresh strawberry mango salsa. Heavy on the red onions, heavy on the cilantro, lemon, lime juice, really heavy on the lime juice and the cilantro. That's what makes this mango salsa so good. This one gets the triple boom. I'm back, baby! Boom! It's the first promo I cut in a while. Whew. Came full energy on that one. Let's try this. That was full energy. Got the heart pounding on that one. All right, let's get in there. We got to try this one with the combination here. We've got chicken. We've got salsa. I'm back. I'm back. That's freaking incredible. I can eat this meal every night. That's how good that is. I think I'm going to eat this meal every night for the next... until that salsa runs out. Right here. Oh! Yep. So I've got the chicken. I've got some fish. I'm going to keep going on this until the salsa's done. I'm going to have to freeze the beef and whatever else I bought, but I'm going to keep going on this until it's done. This is freaking incredible. Everyone, go on and try the recipe. So here, I'll write it down. The chicken, lemon and lime juice. And again, you have to watch the beginning of the stream to see how much I seasoned with on everything. But lemon and lime juice, olive oil, salt, pepper, paprika, garlic and onion powder, a few red chili flakes, and chopped cilantro. For the salsa, I used 2 whole mangoes and a pint of strawberries. About 4 to 5 tablespoons of chopped cilantro, salt, pepper, red chili flakes, a splash of olive oil, red onions, red bell peppers. Did I say cilantro already? Well, if I didn't, cilantro. And did I say chopped garlic? Chopped garlic, if I didn't say it. This is dynamite. You know, I ruined the display. I'm just going to reload. Look at this. I can tell the doc I'm getting my fruits and veggies in now. This is incredible. That's it, everyone. We're back. First live stream, real live stream, back in the books. Chicken, salsa, avocado. So if I were charging this in Vegas, they would probably charge in Vegas for this amount of chicken as well. That's another thing. Oh, now I'm about to go off. At one place I got the chicken parm, another place I got the veal parm. Let me tell you something. When they're charging like 50, 60 bucks or 42 bucks or whatever their price was, because it was high, they're like, oh, this huge piece of veal parm or chicken parm. You know what they do? They take one regular sized chicken breast, they slice that in half, then they take the other half, they fillet that one, butterfly it, and then they pound the crap out of that thing so it makes it look like it's the size of the plate. So cutting into it, you're getting a piece of chicken or veal that's about paper thin, like that much, and then it's crusted over. It's like, are you kidding me? Now, the sauce, I mean, good flavor. I'm not complaining about that. But don't sell me on the fact that you're going to give me a 6 ounce or a 4 ounce or an 8 ounce chicken breast. Are you kidding me? Lucky if that thing was 2. Oh, Christopher, too kind right there. Thanks so much, Liam. If I opened a restaurant in Vegas, I'll tell you what, the flavors would be great, and I would not be gouging people on prices. I have to charge enough, though, to pay the rent, the lease on the place, and employees and staff, and make a little bit of a profit. But we're not gouging people. I'm not going to be charging pizza by the slice at 16 bucks. But enough about the bad ones, okay, that overcharge and gouge. I'll tell you about the good ones. Inside the shops at Mandalay Bay, between Mandalay Bay and Luxor, so this is right inside. Pizza Slice of Vegas. The pizza was great, and they charge anywhere from $6.95 to $8.95 for a slice, and the slice was massive, okay? Great flavored slice. New York, Sirico's Pizza. Freaking incredible pizza. Again, price, incredible. They actually keep the price low. New York, let me tell you something. Their prices on a lot of items out there to eat, by far the most reasonable I could find on the strip. And I searched a lot of places. So I would go to New York again for that pizza. Sirico's Pizza, Pizza Slice of Vegas inside the shops of Mandalay Bay. The other one, my old favorite one, I feel like I've broken up with them now. They're the ones charging 16 bucks a slice. Caesar's, 16 bucks a slice, but I said I wasn't going to talk about the bad ones anymore. Secret Pizza inside the Cosmo, they were good. I'll give them a good. I tried 2 slices over there, because that was the first time I'd been. I tried their Sicilian and a pepperoni. Pepperoni good. Sicilian was good. I liked the crust. I liked the cheese. They just needed a little bit more sauce on it, I thought. Okay. So those were the good ones, I'll say. I didn't get a chance to try. There was Pizza Rock, and there was another one I wanted to try downtown. Didn't get to try them. I forgot in the steakhouses. Also went back to Oscar Steakhouse. That hit me because I was downtown again. Oscar Steakhouse this time as well. It was good. I think I had the rib cap. It was a 9-ounce rib cap. It was good. This time it was better than the time I went in January. So they got their game back, and the pricing there was more reasonable than other places for that cut of meat. Other ones, not so sure, but for that one it was good. So those were good pizza joints. I could say those were good pizza joints. I had another slice in Flamingo, overpriced, but I said I wasn't going to talk about the bad ones, and here I am again. Overpriced, and it was not great anyways. Okay. Breakfast spots. They're all overpriced for bacon and eggs. You're going to pay 50, 60, 70 bucks American dollars, US dollars per person to have bacon and eggs? No. Go across the street to McDonald's. Even though the McDonald's price is still a little bit higher than they normally are, much better value. And that's the other part too, coffee. You're going to pay in a hotel 7, 8, 10 bucks for a coffee from, say, the Starbucks or the local place that they have in there, 7 or 10 bucks. You get it in a room, 15 bucks? No. Walk across the street to McDonald's, $2.50, $2.60 for their large coffee. Better price. New York breakfast, you want to get a coffee and like a bagel sandwich with egg and pastrami? 10 bucks for that. Bagel, pastrami, egg, coffee. 10 bucks, my kind of breakfast. That was a good price. I didn't really have breakfast too often. It was either New York I had breakfast once, and then I would have a McDonald's breakfast, I think a couple of times in a month. Other times it was just coffee. Lunches, I wasn't eating lunches anywhere. Other restaurants I'm trying to think of. A good sushi place I went to inside Bellagio. Nice pricing again. You know, for sushi, it's like, oh. But the sushi was great. Great atmosphere in that place. So sushi was good. Chicken salad I had at one spot. I'm not going to mention where it was because it made me sick. So we won't talk about that one. At the Wynn. I didn't get into their buffet this time. I just, food coma. I couldn't do it. But the Wynn buffet is exquisite. Okay. The other restaurants I went to, I said SW Steakhouse already, fantastic. Sinatra's Italian joint in there, fantastic. Allegro, another, I'll call it an Italian joint, is good. The pricing in there is good. I'm just saying, you know, when you're getting whether it's a veal chop aside, chicken parm, I'm just saying, their pizza, I didn't think it was good. It was more of a flatbread than a pizza. But overall, the restaurant there, I like it. Great atmosphere. The food's good, except the pizza. I wouldn't do that one. Did I eat anywhere else inside the Wynn this time? Not sure. I had cocktails at their, I think they called it Aft Cocktail Lounge. Whatever. It was at the Lake of Dreams. That's what I'm calling it. Did I have coffee at the Wynn? Did I buy coffee at the Wynn? No, I don't think I did. I walked to Bagel Mania because the Wynn's at the end of the strip. Bagel Mania was only about a 10-minute walk. Great bagel for breakfast in there. Cream cheese coffee, $10. Good deal again. Although at New York they gave egg and pastrami with it. But anyways, Bagel Mania was good for breakfast. I had that once or twice. Tacos El Gordo I went to again. Tacos El Gordo, freaking fantastic. Great tacos. The pricing in there I still think is pretty good. For the value of tacos, and the place is lined up. It's busy as all ever. So where else do we have? Venetian. We talked about Venetian already with the steakhouse. Bellagio. Where do we? Well, we ate the steakhouse a couple of times and the sushi restaurant. I went to their little gelato place too. Nice. They're asking for tips. I wasn't a fan of that one. Anyway, that's a different story. Their little patisserie. Coffee. Where did I get coffee from there? I think I walked across the street to McDonald's. I was at the Flamingo. I didn't eat at the Flamingo with the exception of, I'll say, Ramsey's Burger Bar. Wasn't impressed with the whole olive scenario, that fiasco. Man, I've got videos of everything. We talked about New York. Gallagher Steakhouse. I had a Coney Island hot dog at their hot dog place. The breakfast, I talked about that place too, was good. Did I eat at the Italian place there? I'm confused because I've got so much footage from everywhere that I haven't posted yet, so that's recreating all. I'll figure it out when I go through it. Oscars, we talked about Oscars. I don't think I had any other type of seafood. A lot of different places though. Anyways, that's a little bit of a Vegas recap. Best restaurant though, still a toss-up, but I think the coin flip is going to go to the best meal that I had while I was there. I think I'm going with Delmonico Steakhouse at the Venetian Emeralds. You know, Mr. Bam, his spot. Everything there was freaking incredible. The tableside Caesar salad. I said the cream corn au gratin with the steak. Even the bread was nice. The steak was fantastic, but that dessert, the banana cream pie, I think that's why. That was the closer. The banana cream pie was so good. Anyway, that's it for tonight. I'm back, baby. We're cooking. We're cooking more going forward. A lot of barbecue stuff. So I'm going to look to get a barbecue menu together between ribs and chicken and fish, whatever you do, and steaks. Different types, but steaks don't need to be boring on the barbecue. You can do it with the sides, with the scallops and the shrimp and the asparagus. Why not? We'll do a lot of different types of shrimp on the barbie. You know, old shrimp on the barbie, mate. Anyway, that's it, everybody watching live stream. Thanks for watching live stream. If you made it this far on the instant replay, hey, thank you. I'm going to go sit down and eat this. I don't care if it's cold. It's still going to be great. Boom! Uncle Vegas out. All right, you too, Christopher. Thank you. Thanks for coming in. Electro, that pie. I should have shared it. There were a couple of girls. They were with a couple of guys, so I wasn't going to. They talked to me. That was a funny one. I won't. There were a table of 4, 2 girls and 2 guys. But I was doing the videoing as I was eating at the Venetian. And then I had a few tables down from me. There were empty tables in between us, and then they were in the other corner. They were from Minnesota. And I ended up talking to them for quite a long time because they were finally asking me what I was doing. That guy was hilarious. I should have shared the pie with them too, but there were 2 girls and 2 guys sitting at the table. They were from South Carolina, if memory serves correct. Girls, if you're watching, I'm back. They said they were subscribing afterwards. I don't know where the dudes went to, but anyways, they came and they asked for the channel. So that was fun, but I should have shared that banana cream pie with many people. Electro, thanks so much. Thanks everybody who's been out here. I should have shared that banana cream pie. Waiter, Carlos, I don't know if he's watching right now. I know he's subscribed. He might already be at work. But Carlos
came asking when I just paused at the banana cream pie. He came asking if I wanted a takeout box. And I was like, Carlos, we don't get takeout to go here. We don't do to go on dessert. We eat them. So I finally tapped out when I said no more. I'm not going to take it to go. I'm not going to finish it because I was already in that food coma. But at the same time, I was still a little bit sick. I thought I was completely over it, but I was still, in hindsight, I was still sick. Maybe that's why I just didn't have my normal ready to like take it all down. KW, that's okay. Thanks for popping in anyways. Well, right at the end, but what I have, I'll show you here. I've already taken a bite. This was, we're calling it Mexican night. I've got avocado, but I've got boneless, skinless chicken thighs with a fresh strawberry mango salsa. So for the chicken, I seasoned and I marinated 30, 45 minutes, somewhere in that range. Olive oil, lemon, lime juice, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, red chili flakes. Did I say paprika? And chopped cilantro. And the salsa, we obviously have the strawberries and the mango, but what really brings together the red onions, red bell peppers, the jalapenos, I don't think I mentioned that last time, fresh garlic, loads of cilantro, splash of olive oil, fresh lemon juice, fresh lime juice, salt, pepper, red chili flake, boppity boopity, that's our dinner. So it's almost like having the fresh chicken bowl. As more people coming in, I'm gonna stay, I'm not gonna go now, I'm gonna stay right here. That's it, so you can make this into, what you want to go to Chipotle and have the bowl? What are they going to charge you for that amount of chicken? I already guarantee, okay? The chicken thighs you're going to get at Chipotle, so those are the size of the chicken thighs that I've got right here. Pretty big, right? They're pretty big. You're not going to get 4 of those in your bowl. Even if you get a double, you aren't getting that much chicken in your bowl. There's no way. And look, a week ago I went to Chipotle. Because I like it there. I just did the video. You'll see it. It's like 5 days ago, 6 days, whatever it was. No, it had to be more than that. I ate there and I posted a video. Regardless, Chipotle, I like it. But it's like begging to get the meat. They should be using a proper 4-ounce scoop. So you know you're getting your 4 ounces of chicken. But I had a double chicken bowl. And it cost me $22. It cost $22 for the chicken bowl. You know what? All this chicken cost me 15 bucks. That's all the chicken you see right here on the plate in the bowl. I bought 2 of these, 15 bucks. All this chicken cheaper than what Chipotle charged for a bowl. And it ain't gonna taste like this. And the salsa. I mean, I got 2 mangoes for fun. Look at what I basically made. I'll tell you how much this salsa cost me. Look at all the salsa, the bowl and on here, and I've been quality control. 2 mangoes in this bowl cost $5. It was 2 for $5. Strawberries I got $2.99, so I'm up to $8. I used not even 3/4 of a red onion. What's that? 50 cents? A little bit of red bell pepper and the cilantro. I made all this for 10 bucks. Seriously, that bowl of salsa 10 bucks, the chicken 15 bucks. That's the majority, the big chunk of it. 25 bucks for all this chicken and all that salsa? This at Chipotle, how many meals would they charge for this one? Let's say I got 4, I had 12. That's at least, we'll give them 6. We'll give them 6, not the double bowls, but we'll just do the single bowls, 15 bucks. They would charge $90 for 6 bowls. You come into my kitchen, $25 for the chicken and for the salsa, avocado, a little bit more, but I didn't include that in their price either. And the rice, what's that? 25 cents if I'm gonna cook a bowl of rice over here? Some corn, some cheese? Come on, cook at home. You could do it. You could do it, I could do it, you could do it. It's better. 25 bucks, Electro, abso-freaking-lutely. I mean, this is it. If I wanted to have that bowl of rice, make some guacamole too. I've got the avocados from Costco, so they were about $2 each, something like that for the avocados. I can make a bowl that size of guacamole for what, 8 bucks, 10 bucks? And then you're rocking and rolling. So cook at home. Again, I didn't need the reinforcement of having to go to Vegas and see the prices for what they charge over there. That was the other part too. $25, $27, $30 for a bottle of water? I still have a Vegas bottle. Check this out. This is one of them, okay? 1 liter bottle, okay? This is what they call it, smart water. Well, I wasn't going to get the stupid water. I got the smart water. Inside, a lot of people don't know this. First, this is a way to save some money, but as soon as I say this again, I think what they'll do in Vegas is they'll do what they did with the coffee. I changed the game for coffee in Las Vegas. See, people won't know, I changed the game. In a lot of the MGM properties, so Mandalay Bay, Luxor, Excalibur, they used to have those Keurig machines, make your own coffee in your room. They had it on the mini bar, $15 for your coffee. They gave little pods. A lot of those hotels, they took them out. So on this trip, I stayed at Mandalay Bay, Luxor, Bellagio. They never have them at the Wynn, of course. They didn't have them at the Flamingo. Where else did I stay? There was one more. Anyways, the MGM properties used to have them. They don't have them. They had them at Mandalay Bay, but they didn't have them in this suite. It's like, where the heck are they? Did they take them out because they saw my video about bring your own pods and then you can make your own coffee in your room? You don't need to pay $15 for a coffee at the hotel? Anyways, the water. A lot of people don't know this. Inside the resort fee that you're paying, absolutely. You have to stay off the strip, absolutely. For the water, a lot of the places or a lot of the hotels that have their gyms or their fitness centers, they have water filter stations in there. You know those, whatever you call them, water filtration stations, you know, to go up there, the water, boom, boom, boom. Get one bottle of water off the strip or at the CVS or whatever, pay $5, $6, especially if you're there for a month. Go into the gym. You're not going to work out. I'm not telling you to go work out and have an exercise. Go into the gym with your bottle, fill it up, save $25. Do that twice a day. Once in the morning when you wake up, once at night before you go to bed or before they close it. A lot of them close 5, 6, 7 o'clock. There's your water done. I just saved you $50 a day in Vegas, just like that. Don't worry, soon they'll probably exclude that so you can't bring your own bottle into the gym. Brutal. Yeah, just under a month. Just under a month, KW, yeah. I stayed everywhere this time. I started at the Mandalay Bay for a week. That was my longest stay. I started at Mandalay Bay, went from Mandalay to Flamingo. I went from Flamingo, Mandalay, Flamingo, New York, Wynn, Luxor. I stayed at Luxor for a while. Again, comp room, they gave me the best deal for extra nights. And from Luxor to Bellagio. Did I stay anywhere else? That was it. Yeah, that was my loop. That was 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6. 6 different hotels on this trip. No, it was, I went there to film some Vegas content, take a break from cooking in the kitchen and being on my feet in here. Instead, I was out there walking 20,000 steps a day, getting sick, doing food reviews. I wasn't getting sick from the food reviews. I only got sick once from the chicken salad I ate at that place. I'm not going to mention them. Yeah, just a lot of filming as those videos keep coming. That's what I was doing in Vegas. So much content. I've been back. I just can't keep up to film. But I said, we got to get back out there, do a live stream, cook. So we're back. It was really March Madness. It started with March Madness. A couple of friends were meeting me there, or I was meeting them there, however you want to call it. They went home after 4 days. I stayed. We played some blackjack, and then that was it. And then I just kept going around doing food reviews, filming different things in Vegas, content coming out. I did one, the Wynn Flower Gardens, yippee-ki-yay. You know what I mean? Flowers. But anyways, we filmed it. It's out there. Vegas content. Whew. I should try another piece of the chicken. It's been marinating with this salsa. As I'm hungry. I gotta get this in me. It's delicious. Okay, now I'm really gonna sign off so I can go sit down. Everybody who's been in the live stream and who's been watching all the videos as well and hitting the like buttons and sharing them. Sharing the videos actually helps grow the channel. So smashing the like button, great. Sharing them, fantastic. Watching them, thank you. And thanks everybody for being on live stream today. We're going to be back again. I don't know when, because now I've got a lot of chicken and salsa to eat, so I'm set for like the next 3, 4, 5 days here. But I will come back. All right, KW, thank you. Electro, thank you. Nikki, again, thank you. Nab, thank you. Liam, thank you. I'm trying to remember all the names I saw. Michelle as well, thank you. Christopher, thanks. He's probably already gone, I think, too. Abigail, thank you. Archie, thank you. Everybody. Thanks, everybody who's been on live stream. Till next time. Boom! Uncle, out. I'm coming for the X.
I'm coming for the X button. Whew. And we'll finish with a customary zoom in. Oh, Christopher, already. When you said good night, I thought you were done. But I guess I kept on going. I'll take the fork out of there for the customary zoom in on the dish to finish off right there. If we had smell-o-vision right now, you guys could smell that. It actually looks pretty damn colorful through the camera too. Not bad. Not bad. The lighting here isn't the best, but this is, see if we move it there, get a little bit better natural lighting. Is this light? Oh, I have a light on here that I didn't know about? What the heck? There we go. Mally, thank you so much. Thanks for coming in tonight. Look at that. Chicken thighs. And of course, we've got the extra chicken right here. Oh, but then over here, check this out. Check this out. We've got the extra salsa. This is just going to get better by the day as well. Christopher, I love it. 11:16 p.m. I love it. I tell you what, if I smelled this at 11 o'clock tonight, I'll probably eat it too. This salsa is going to get better by the second as it marinates more and more overnight and into tomorrow and the next day. Man, look at all the damn dishes I got to do. Damn it. Anyway, I'm not going to complain. I'm going to enjoy this one. I was going to hit the X button and then I didn't. I guess it does look a little bit better with the light, if we get that light on there. Somewhere there could be the best angled shot. Boom. All right, everybody. This time I'm really going to, did I turn the light off? I didn't, and I blinded myself. All right, guys. This time I'm really going to hit the X button. We've had the live stream going for, it looks like about 2 hours, I think. And we got all the cooking done. Our cooking's done. Now it's a fun time. I get to go sit down, eat. We're going to go watch a hockey game tonight as well. Well, I'm not going to go to it, but I'm going to watch it on TV. Maybe a couple. All right. I'll come and do the final boom. I thought I did the final boom. I'm stiff everywhere now. Whew. All right. Last one. This is it. Boom! Uncle out. I'm going to sit down. All right. I'm really hitting the X this time. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. Whew. This old man's got to go sit down on the couch. Oh, my goodness. All right. Boom. We're booming. Now I'm going to finish off with the customary close-up and then hit the X at the same time. All right, Electro, take care. Take care, everybody. There it is. X is incoming. Boom.